Thank you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Salatu wassalam ala khatim al-Anbiya. Excellency Iqbal Husain Khan Sahib, Excellencies, uh, members of the faculty of the Institute, Dr. Rashid Sahib, I take it as unique honor to welcome Excellency in the university. We are a private university, but sponsored by a not-for-profit trust. And therefore, our main purpose has been to not only offer high-quality academic programs, but also to make sure that these programs are fully reflective of our culture, heritage, and ethical values. And that's what makes Riphah a distinct university. I believe future of nations is linked with education, and economy follows that. Economy alone cannot be the basis. Unless you have knowledge and skills, you cannot build any economy. Therefore, university's role is extremely important. I also believe that we are two countries but one people. And that brings us as a unique combination. Normally in Pakistan, if you have someone whose name ends with a Khan, you assume he's coming from KPK. But here comes Excellency from Bangladesh with a name ending on Khan. That means we are actually one people, but two countries. And that means we have to work together for development and progress. As mentioned by our brother Tausif already, that we should make some concrete steps in economy. And I would like to, with all humbleness, offer that we will be more than honored to offer scholarships to our brothers and sisters from Bangladesh. Riphah has offered already 100 scholarships to our Palestinian brothers and sisters, fully covered tuition, stay. And we believe that this relationship, unique relationship we have, demands that we should have more frequent exchange of not only students, but intellectuals. Like our public policy has been working for past so many years to bring intellectuals together in Islamabad. I think we should have similar think tanks collaborating with RIPP on national issues. One thing that I want to share with you, we should be aware of who are the stakeholders in the region. Those stakeholders sometimes are very visible and active, and sometimes not visible. But what I have learned is the so-called global capitalism, which may have euphemisms of New World Order or whatnot. But one thing on which they make no compromise is, don't let others develop, but use them for our own development. And that's why the international bodies which make us beggars and not providers. Now, this lesson must be learned by both countries because we have two countries but one people. And we have been intellectually, economically, in terms of security, fully oppressed through a colonial mind. And unless a decolonization takes place, where consciously the nation comes with a substitute and rejects borrowed ideas, borrowed language, borrowed culture, borrowed promises, we cannot rise. That means we have to write our own history with our own blood and not to read that history which has been told. The big intellectual game that has been played is that the whole world has been divided in ethnicity and race. By whom? Those who claim they are very fair people. They may be fair in color, but not in realness. And they have taught us through our anthropology and sociology and economy. These are the fighting races. These are the submissive races. These are to be ruled by nature. I think that has to be reversed. We have to decolonize our discipline, social sciences, our way of thinking, and only then we can progress. Otherwise, we'll be always having a dependence. Today, the so-called Muslim world depends for its security, education, economy, culture, everything on these exploiters in the name of globalization. And that must be countered by intellectuals and supported by people who frame diplomatic relations of their countries. In that respect, I have always asked Dr. Rashid that we should not forget our important role as the university to bring intellectuals and ambassadors of various countries, particularly Muslim countries, and share with them our approach and remind them of their basic responsibility of waking up. They have been sleeping for too long, depending for everything on others. No. It's time to wake up and we stand on our own feet. And that's only possible when we collaborate together, knowing the common enemy, who is quite often not very visible. So I again welcome Excellency and hope, inshallah, Riphah will be able to serve our brothers and sisters of Bangladesh. We are one people and our resources are available for that. We have been ranked at 134 in South Asia by US ranking and among 430 in the whole Asia. And we have our most of the programs certified globally, like accreditation in Canada, which is the highest body of medical accreditation, has accredited our hospitals and academic program of the medical and dental colleges. Here, as well as in Ras Al Khaimah, where we have a full-fledged campus in dentistry with a hospital. So we are available for any services, collaboration, and particularly we must learn from the success story of Bangladesh, which was mentioned earlier by our brother Naeem. I appreciate that very much. They have done wonderful progress in many areas, and we have to learn from them and further help them in improving, because when they grow, we grow. It's not just a matter of a different country. No, they are our people. to work together for. So again, Excellency, I welcome you and appreciate our distinguished participants who came from diplomats, media, academia, but essentially I believe it is educational reform and liberation from colonialism that has to be the base of development, not just economic progress. Thank you very much.